Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here. Now, this is another one about Jack Sablich and the Blar Show channel. Now, if any of you remember, and if I know this, but on the episode Goodbye New House, it was the final day for them to be in the new house, and they were moving to the rose bush to live with the other people, of course. So at the end of that, that's when Jack Sablich did a talk, and he said that he won't be doing any filmings around the house anymore and stuff, because he said he was going to be done on the green screen. And you might be wondering, why is Jack Sablich doing videos on the green screen to this day? So, and he explained this. He said that when doing his videos with the puppets, he said that we could probably see his arm visible and even his head, of course. Now, where did I notice something like that before? Sesame Street? Yeah, that's how I noticed, because in the old episodes of Sesame Street I noticed, you see, like with the Ernie and Bert segments with, everything. In the first episode, the very first episode in 1969, when Ernie was calling Bert, if he can try to get him a bar of soap, and when Bert starts to arrive, you can actually see a hand holding the rod, and when Bert arrived, you can see an arm, and that was Frank Oz. And when you look very closely, you can almost see his face, because you could tell by his nose and his glasses. That was definitely Frank Oz. But his head was shown on the mysterious nose snatcher thing. Sorry about that. But also, Jim Henson's head was actually appeared too when he did Ernie. Like when Ernie said, "Well, I like to eat bacon and scramble eggs," and then he does that laugh, which is, and then places it down like that. And if you pause at the right moment, you can see Jim Henson's head. And also shown when he was trying to go for the X marks the spot. But here's something I actually noticed. And it was from a segment from Season 3. You see, when Ernie asked Bert where he's going to put the face and everything, at certain parts you can see Jim Henson's head. But at the big part there, where we see that when Ernie was starting to cry, if you pause at the right moment, you can actually see Jim Henson there. Yes, you can see Jim Henson there. Man, that is some strange goofs there. And also on the Blar Show, we did notice seeing Jack Sablich's head during the intro bloopers and everything, and we actually did see his arm, part of his arm too. But I also noticed that on the Easter one, 2022, when we see Bluey and Greenman beating each other like that, if you pause at the right moment, you can see John Sablich. His arm is there, and you can almost see his face just approaching towards the screen. Wow. But yeah, Jack Sablich did actually mention that since he's going to get everything done on the green screen now. And he's still doing it to this day, of course. But yeah, and to be honest, people were actually really, really sad that there will be no more filming in the house because he said that it was also a mess. I wonder why he means by the house is a mess. Is it because everything's not organized or something? I don't know. But at least the house was shown again on one of the shorts. Not the episode shorts, the actual YouTube shorts. And it's known as Random Moment Mondays. It feels like that they're like revisiting the old place, like a reunion of the old characters, like Mr. Moon and Mr. Wash and stuff, Mr. Microwave, etc. Talk about an awesome reunion, of course. But yeah, so he's still doing the green screen to this very day, and let's hope that he keeps this up because he's doing really great. But yeah, he's doing a really fantastic job on this. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's hope for the best for Jack Sablich to do his best. And maybe someday I should get one of the merchandises that he has in the stores. You know, like the shirt and the cap. That would be great. You know, just to make him happy, of course. And plus, I'll actually do more about the, there's gonna be a lot to talk about, of course. And maybe I should actually talk about if the Omblar show was actually on DVD, of course. I mean, that'll be another time to talk about, of course. But I'll be getting on talking about that soon. But yeah, so that's the whole thing on why Jack Sablich is doing the videos on the screen because of everything, of course. But yeah, I bet he's doing a really good job right now, of course. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos. And I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.